Peace. This is Basketball. Built in the mind. Living the man. Speaking the real. Let's build the
Peace. Once again, welcome to Building the Cipher. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. We're on episode 11. All a man has is his word, right? All a man has is his word, right? And our lessons say, have you not heard that your word shall be bond, regardless to whom or what? The answer says, yes, my word is bond, and my bond is life, and I shall give my life before my word shall fail, right? Your word defines your worth. Without it, you're nothing. Heard Scarface said, all a man has is his word and his balls, and you can't break that for nobody. So without your word, man, you hold no weight in this world, man. That's all you got in this world is your word, and you have to keep that, right? We're going to go on today, we're going to deal with the power of the bond, right? Again, have you not heard that your word shall be bond, right? That means what you say is locked in, stamped, sealed, and final. When you say something, that's your word, that's stamped, sealed, and final. In our culture, a man don't need a contract to be trusted. His word is the contract, and bond is life. If you break your bond, you break your own foundation, right? If you break your bond, then you're breaking your own foundation from the ground up of knowledge, God. Because that's, and I think in our lesson, that's 11. Knowledge. You're breaking the very foundation when your word break, God. Man, king, you got to live by your word. That's what we live by, God. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the world of liars, right? In the world full of flaky talk, false promises, a man who keeps his word is rare and feared. You know why? The streets respect it. The courts require it. But the nation, we live by it. Your word is your currency, your armor, and your legacy. Right? Think about that as we continue on. Your word is your currency, your armor, and your legacy, man. That's what people remember you by, what you say out your mouth. Right? And then the actions that come after it, right? That's what we're going to get on to now. Your word as an action. Words have action to it, God. If you say something, then it has to be done. So shall it be done when you speak upon it, God. Your word just don't live in your mouth, God. Your word just don't live in your mouth. It lives in your actions. If you say, I got you, and yet you don't show up, your bond is broken. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, and then I don't show up to fulfill that obligation, then my bond is broken, right? If you say, I'm done with that lifestyle, but yet go back into that same lifestyle, you sneak back in it, then your bond is weak, right? If you say, you know what, I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes, and then 2 or 3 days later, you go sneak and smoke a cigarette, That means that your word and your bond is weak, God. You need to get a strong foundation to yourself. When you say it, you gotta mean it, brother. When you say something out your mouth, you got to mean it, man. You just can't be talking to be talking. When you say something, you mean it. That's what they say what you mean and mean what you say, God. Straight up. When you live it, the world moves when you speak, right? When you live it, the world will move when you speak because they know that your word is golden, man. Make that happen, right? Because, man, we got to look at how we carry ourselves out here. The word, W-O-R-D, becomes flesh. But you say something, it's concrete. People hold on to your word like a contract, signed and sealed. They're delivered. So, if you can't live by that word, God, don't speak, man. Don't say nothing. Don't give your word if it's going to fail, black man. Okay, God, whatever your situation is or who you see yourself is, as a man, that's all you have is your word. As we move on, I want to give y'all today's affirmations. You know, I always give affirmations to y'all because affirmations is something that we live by. It's like a word. So I want y'all to affirm this. My word is bond, and bond is life. Again, my word is bond, and bond is life. I speak only what I intend to honor. One more time. I speak only what I intend to honor. Right? I do not lie to others or to myself. I do not lie to others or to myself, God. Right? I will give my life before my word shall fail. What? I will give my life before my word shall fail, God. Those are the affirmations I'm going to give y'all for today. Use them wisely. Live by your word, okay? Those are affirmations of today. Now we're going to holding yourself accountable, God. Black man, you got to hold yourself accountable, right? The world ain't looking for more talkers. It's looking for men whose walk and word matches up. That's what the world is looking for. Men whose word and walk matches up. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge. One of the same. Your word and your walk have to match up. The bond has to be together, God. That makes sense to you, right? Your word and your walk have to match up. Your queen, your black woman, your earth, your queen, however you see her as, don't need no games, man. She ain't trying to be caught up in your games. She don't need no games. She needs truth. She needs a man that's going to stand on who he say he is. Your child don't need empty promises, God. We can't be giving our children empty promises. You know, especially if your child don't live with you and you and the woman is separated and the child lives with the mother. You can't be calling your child saying, I'm going to come get you this weekend. We're going to go hang out. We're going to do things. Your child sits there, waits, and you never come. That's like sitting there waiting for a mystery card. The child is sitting there searching for you because you gave your word, which was empty promises, God. We'll say the nation, what did he promise the nation that he will do? We don't make promises, God, that we can't keep. Our word is the promise, man. But you speak your word, that's the promise, God. Your word come out your mouth is the promise that you said you're going to live by, right? Because when your word is shaky, your whole cipher is cracking, God. It's cracking. Your whole cipher cracks when your word is shaky. People look at you and say, you are an untrustworthy person. We can't trust you. Your words and your actions, again, don't match up. It's not one and the same, and you are not to be trusted. That's not a good feeling when your family, your friends, and the people who count on you can't trust you because you hold no accountability to yourself, God. To yourself, black man. To yourself, King. King of all kings, Lord of all worlds. You got to be accountable, man. When your word come out your mouth, black man. That's real indeed. As we close the cipher, this right here is not just a scripture, man. This is survival. This is integrity in motion. Your word is your bond. Your bond is your life. So don't speak it unless you're ready to stand on it. And when you speak it, let it echo through eternity. When you speak your word, God, it's going to echo through eternity. People going to hear your word. It's going to be made flesh, God. Know what I mean? So, today, make sure your word goes along with your actions and your accountability. Because again, black man, that's all a man has is his word. I am Master Brown Seed. I want you to like, subscribe, share this with people who need to know that their word is bond. They need to be held accountable for their actions of what they do, God. Share this, like it, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. And above all that, keep your word and keep building the cipher. Peace.